Are you ready to be entertained? Then let's go.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect. Do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the...
Welcome back, y'all. We're getting into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is season 3, episode 4. Oh my God, has it been a long time. I actually did not know that I have not watched another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer since I think the last time I did watch this show was March 8th. Which is crazy because we're now in April. It's almost been one month. And it's not because I don't like the show. I love the show. I actually think I thought I just watched it, the other episode, but you know, I am watching a lot of shows. So all I'm asking is if you like this reaction and you want to see more of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just in case I forget, because I'm watching so many shows here on this platform, please interact with this posting on Patreon or the dropping of this reaction on the YouTube. The more you guys interact, notification pops up on my phone and I'm like, oh I gotta watch this show. So that's why I always ask for interaction with my reactions, because it also gives me that feeling of like, okay, people really do want to see more of this, or they don't. If there is no interaction with the reaction itself, then I kind of like postpone it and jump into what other people are more into. Although I do like a show, it just, by the way, that is my leather chair. And I'm not sure you guys can hear it because I was doing a reaction or I was filming and all these like weird sound effects was coming from this chair and I was like, oh my God, that sounds weird. But it's the leather, okay? It's the leather. But what I was trying to say is that yeah, I want to continue on giving everybody great content, great reactions, as much reactions as possible to all the shows that you guys love. But please, I ask, share, like, and what? Comment. The commenting on the reactions is what gives me the notification that you guys are there, and then sharing and liking it also keeps making the reaction pop up. So that's my 1 to the 2 to the 2 to the 3. Now I'm ready to jump into this episode and find out exactly, didn't we see Angel naked in the last episode? I think so. And find out exactly what Buffy the Vampire Slayer has got to give.
One night, after supper, the lead dog turned up a snowshoe rabbit. He was sounding the deeps of his nature, and the parts of his nature that were deeper than he. The rabbit could not... Hey, maybe we should try a less stimulating passage.
Call of the Wild. Aren't we reading the cliff notes to this for English?
Some of us are. It was to soothe the savage beast.
Oh, is that her boyfriend?
For the parts about rabbits. After sunrise, if he forgets where his clothes are, they're on top of the file cabinet in his cage. I put those towels up for privacy.
No worries.
Tomorrow night, the total full moon, that's when he's a real woofer.
Sleepy time. Gotcha.
Thanks again for doing this. Bye.
Bye. He's already going to sleep? Ew.
Smooch spot up by the woods. It's usually where kids go.
Yeah? Bet you and Scott have been up there kicking the gear shift.
Hardly.
But you like him. And when you think about him, you get that good down low tickle, right?
But he is nice and he's funny. But my most favorite thing so far is that he doesn't seem to be any kind of hell beast.
All men are beasts, Buffy. Every guy from Manimal down to Mr. I Love the English Patient has beast in him. They're all still just in it for the chase.
Oh? Oh my God.
I don't think that's true. That every guy's in it only for the chase?
Oh, this guy.
That's what I stopped you for, basically. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, you're not doing jazz band this year?
Oh, can't take the pressure. It's not the music that's hard, it's the marching.
I have to go see Mr. Platt today.
Platt, the school counselor?
I get to convince him that I'm Little Miss Stable so I can stay in school.
I would totally quit going, but I'm flunking senior bio, and my teacher says I have success issues.
If you want my notes, they're yours.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Oh, Buffy. Side note, these two, the couple right here, they obviously have to do with something that happened in the beginning of this episode when that other guy got eaten alive by something, which I'm assuming we're in a werewolf story. And you guys know I love me some werewolves. And I actually like werewolves in this show better than I like the vampires, which is crazy because vampires is literally the point of the show. But I like my vampires like classic vampires. No shade and absolutely no tea. Like Interview with a Vampire of that TV show. That's the type of vampires I like, you know, cute, just with little fangs. But regardless, the vampires are here, are cute, are good there. But I really do like the werewolf story. And now that we also know that Willow's boyfriend is a werewolf, now I like how she like takes care of him like he's a dog, and they just kind of watch him overnight. And then once the sun comes up, he's good again. So, but the point of the conversation is, because I'm all over the place, because I just had an energy drink and then another energy drink, so buckle up and get ready. Those two people, one of them or both of them are going to be the people that we have to watch in this show because we've never seen them before. That is all I was trying to say. Press play.
To recheck every possible exit avenue.
I'm telling you, it's a waste of time. I was here all night.
If there was a deal, then it would concern murder last night. Jeff Walken.
Jeff. I know him.
I'm afraid he was terribly mauled. Now, it could be the handiwork of
Me.
Wolfew, not you.
The room was secured, the gate was locked, and the window unbreakable, and... Not to freak, I rested my eyes now and then. That's all.
Exactly. Did you rest your eyes for?
A little now, a little then, when I...
Woke up!
You can put it that way if you want to, Mr. Technical.
Oh no, it wasn't Oz though. He's short.
Miss Summers.
Buffy Summers, reporting for Sanity. I don't want to talk about my life or my childhood or anything for that matter, actually. I don't want to be friends here.
I mean, friends are a good thing. They like you, agree with you, tell you what you want to hear. What you need is a trained, not too crazy professional who will always give you his honest opinion. I mean, everyone has problems. Everybody has demons, right? Demons can be fought. People can change. You can change. Let's start with why you ran away.
Maybe he's a werewolf.
That's a long story. I'm really over it. I'm moving on. I feel good. I'm even dating someone new.
You're bringing me in at the end of the movie.
I was dating someone. It ended badly.
Well, tell me more about this guy, the bad ending guy.
He's a counselor?
He was my first... I loved him. And then he...
Changed. He got mean.
Yes.
Lots of people lose themselves in love. It's no shame. Right? They write songs about it. You can't stay lost. Sooner or later, you have to get back to yourself. Can't? Well, love becomes your master, and you're just its dog.
Oz ate someone last night.
You did not.
Oz does not eat people. It's more werewolf play. Is it Oz's fault that, side effect, people get cut to ribbons, and maybe then I'll take a little nibble, and I'm not helping, am I?
Maybe there's another werewolf roaming the woods.
Perhaps. Perhaps it's something else entirely. You patrol the woods. The others check out the mall.
But what about us?
Well, we could ask Faith to watch over him.
Oh, you're having a Slayer watch me? Well, good we're not overreacting.
Oh, it's getting close. Close the window. Damn, I feel bad for him.
Get away from the cage. Get away from me.
He thinks he killed somebody, but we all know he didn't. Angel. Buffy can't win. Always with Angel. Poor girl. Xander.
Oh, God.
Here, hold this.
We're doing crime here. You don't sneak up during crime.
Willow, how can you stand it?
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy is pretty barf-worthy.
It could be from anything. Anything with big, sharp teeth and vicious...
Do you want to go back to the car and wait? Great, so we got everything we need?
Yep, that's it.
Why is she? Oh my gosh, she passed out.
This guy was ripped apart by a big wild animal.
She's like, I killed you.
Buffy, are you okay? What are you doing here?
God, sorry. I guess I didn't hear you.
Figured as much. Actually, I came to give you the rest of the night off.
Get out of jail free, huh? I was going kind of crazy in here, but I can get in a few stakings before sunrise.
Knock yourself out.
What is going on?
Faith in her nutty books.
Exploring demon dimensions and mystery of a Cathler.
What if I told you that I had a dream about Angel?
I'd say it was to be expected. Must have been some dream. I didn't think you knew what a card index was for. Jenny was killed. I had dreams that she was still alive, that I saved her.
This was vivid. Really vivid.
Do you believe it was a prophecy?
No. I don't know. Is there a chance even? Could it happen?
Did she have a dream or was that like real? Because then I was trying to figure out where the hell did she just put him? Like where she found this place and his chains and now he's acting like an animal. So was that real life? Questions. And he wasn't even acting like, and his face didn't change like a vampire. And why was he running in the woods? So maybe that was a dream. Ooh, I'm confused.
There's no record of anyone returning from the demon dimension once the gate was closed.
Pretend for a second that Angel somehow found his way back to Sunnydale.
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
Time moves quite differently there, so...
I remember. He would have been down there for hundreds of years.
Yes. It would take someone of extraordinary will and character to survive that and retain any semblance of self. Most likely he'd be a monster. Two types of monster. The first can be redeemed, or more importantly, wants to be redeemed. Second is void of humanity. Cannot respond to reason.
I thought Faith was on duty. Hey, change of plans. I mean, this time it's not your boyfriend who's the cold-blooded. Anyone? They're yummy delicious. Well, come on. Was it werewolf? Was it a vampire? It wasn't conclusive. How could it not be conclusive? What did it look like? Was he bit?
Let her finish, Buffy.
No, it's just... My stomach doesn't want hard food today. But there's fruit in it. I'm really out of it today. I didn't sleep well last night.
Just don't tell Mr. Platt you have insomnia. He'll make you start a dream journal. I never did it. He's a quack.
I kind of liked him.
I guess he's kind of funny and stuff. It's just... Sometimes I just don't like the things he says.
Well, my mom says that therapy can be completely helpful.
Yeah, but your mom has the wattage of a Zippo lighter, Scott.
I thought you would like me better if I had friends, so I hired them. I wanted to tell you that you look... But now I want to raise that to amazing because you didn't sleep well.
Wish I didn't have to, but I just remembered that I do, so I'll see you later.
Because Angel. Okay, so it was not a dream. She just found this random place.
Angel. Do you understand me?
Buffy.
Come on, just for a minute.
I can't. I have to meet a friend.
So you'll be late, but happy.
What? Oh, so they're gonna die?
What is that?
Nothing. Kiss me.
No, Debbie, you did not drink that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Debbie, what's going on?
What?
2 o'clock, Buffy Summers, right? Wait. Don't turn around. This whole entire story is probably going to convince you that I'm loony bin material, but there's nobody else that I can talk to. They found out they'd freak on me, or they'd do something. I need help. I need to talk to someone. I'm so scared. It's this guy. He's come back.
Bottle just jumped out of the cabinet and spilled on its own.
Of course not.
You were trying to get rid of it?
To help you. You know how you get.
Think this has anything to do with how I get? I don't need this anymore, okay? I am way past that now. You see? See? No more. Because all it takes now is you, Debbie. You and your stupid, grating voice. You're the reason I started the formulas in the first place. To be the man you wanted.
Sorry, Deb, you're about to die, girl. You and your Bob. Your little Bob cut. So is he the Incredible Hulk? Is he Red Hulk? We got Red Hulk right here. Captain America just came out, but Buffy did it first. Now, prepare to die, sis. You are finished! Oh, damn.
To communicate, to piss me off.
Oh my God, he's beating her.
Even he's not going to listen to your pathetic ramblings anymore. You hear me? I am all you've got! Oh my God. You know you shouldn't make me mad. Huh? You know what happens?
For somebody who was in a DV situation in a relationship for 10 years, this is so familiar. First, I was joking 2 seconds ago, and then I realized he's like beating her, and she's actually terrified of him. He killed the therapist guy because Buffy said she actually liked him. So she was downplaying him and bashing the therapist guy because she didn't want the therapist guy to get hurt. Then after he beat her, he blamed her. You shouldn't have gotten me mad. You know what happens when you get me mad. Pushing the blame on her. And he's a monster inside. Ooh, this is deep. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have been here.
Platt was killed shortly before Buffy found him.
Which means that he was killed during the day.
Yes! We're all glad Oz is off the hook.
Indeed. Shouldn't he be here by now? Sunset's at 5:30.
Did you bring the notes?
Yeah. You okay?
I'm such a klutz. Oh.
Fell down. Hit your eye. If you want to talk.
Thanks again for the notes.
Yeah.
The task now is to determine what sort of killer we are dealing with. And clearly we're looking for a depraved, sadistic animal.
Hey, it's a kill in the day monster. 100% for sure.
Jeff Walken and now Platt. Maybe there's something they had in common.
Well, victim number 1, Jeff. He was in jazz band with us. They used to horse around.
They were screwing?
I don't think so, but he hid her music comp book once.
And we know that Debbie knew Platt.
Add this and Star. I just saw Debbie a minute ago sporting a nasty black eye.
Now, what if boyfriend Pete's the one doling out the punishment?
We should find them both immediately.
Well, Debbie was in the quad a minute ago.
You know what works?
What?
Don't get hit. Normally, I'd say you want to play I Have a Secret, fine. But people are dying here.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's not himself when he gets like this.
You mean Pete?
I make him crazy. He just does what he does because he loves me too much.
Pete's not like other guys, is he, Debbie?
I didn't ask for your help.
Well, when are you going to? I mean, if Pete kills you, it'll pretty much be too late.
You're lying.
What if I am? What are you gonna do about it?
Wrong question.
Why are you protecting him? Anybody who really loved you couldn't do this to you.
Would they take him someplace?
Probably.
I could never do that to him.
So are you to live out your grim fairy tale? 2 people are dead.
Since when do you touch my girl?
This is kind of a bad time.
Well, I guess you didn't think about that when you put the moves on Debbie.
When that sun sets,
you won't be alive to see it.
Something's gonna happen that you probably won't believe. Or you might.
Werewolf versus whatever that is.
He does love me. He does love me.
Come on.
He does love me.
I think we broke her.
He does love me.
I think she was broken before this.
Did you kiss that whore? Huh? Did she like it?
Time's up. Rules change.
Oh no, child!
All right, bloody priceless.
leave. Get out of Sunnydale. She knows.
How did she know, Debbie?
It seemed like she just knew.
So you filled in the void. You're nothing but a waste of space.
No!
She dead.
Get off her!
Who got the tail? All this.
Buffy.
Oh, this is so sad.
It's all over school. What happened with Debbie and Pete? Except for the Pete was a monster part.
Pete was a monster? Where have I been?
In your special place, Cora, which is why I adore you.
He was afraid Debbie was gonna leave him, so he mixed this potion to become super macho.
So it was like a real killing. He wasn't under the influence of anything?
Just himself.
Right. Now I'm gonna be stuck with serious thoughts all day.
You know, they said the most hated. I was looking at something, and they said the most hated TV character, and Xander's face came up. I was like, Xander was the most hated TV character. One of the most hated TV characters. I'm kind of interested in why. I mean, he showed a few times in this show thus far that he could be a complete asshole, but most hated? That's interesting.
I've been friends with them both since before we started school. It's just that you never really know what's going on inside somebody. I mean, you think if you care about them, but you never really do.
Night came on, and a full moon rose high over the trees, and the strain of the primitive remained alive and active. Yet he retained his wildness and wiliness, and from the depths of the forest, the call still sounded.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So this episode was fun. It was like funny, and I was joking and laughing in the very beginning of this episode. And then once I realized that it's dealing with DV, I was like, oh, this isn't just like a monster story. This is like really explaining about domestic violence, but in this type of story and arc where the person's a normal person, and then when he gets angry, his inner monster comes out, and he starts abusing the one that he loves or fake loves or whatever the case and scenario is. And then you see that she was doing everything in her power just to still protect him, and then she took the blame that it was her fault. And there is a lot of people that go through DV and they place the blame, the victims place the blame on themselves, that they are the ones that the reason why everything is happening to them. They are the reason why they're being hit. They're the reason why they're being abused verbally, emotionally, and physically. And let me let you guys also know, emotional and physical abuse is very similar. One is not lesser than the other. Emotional abuse, verbal abuse / emotional abuse can take a toll on the person where the person feels like they no longer want to be here. And things like that happens more often than not. I feel like that's a phrase I said all day today. Being somebody who was in a DV situation, I was with that person for 10 years, and then jumping into another situation where it wasn't a DV physical, but more mental and verbal. I know all about it. And it's a very hard thing to go through. It's a hard thing to try to speak upon, because other people who are not in that predicament, they'll always say this line that I absolutely hate. Why don't you just leave? Question. Yeah, it's not that easy. There's a lot of people that also have a low self-esteem, and when they go through a DV situation, their esteem from being up there, if they even had it to begin with, goes all the way down. And then if they didn't have a self-esteem, then it's even lower than before, where you believe that this person who's saying they love you is what the form of love that you think you deserve. And so people stay there. People stay in situations when they really should get out, because it is a dangerous, dangerous path. And once you find your voice, once you find your inner strength, you'll be able to leave, hopefully, because you don't want to be like this girl by the ending of it where she ended up dying. Why is there an ambulance right outside my door? It's going away. I don't know if you guys can see the light. Listen, I live in New York City. I have ADD. You guys know how it is over here. Oh, it's stopping right in front of my house. Something always happens. I'm like, wait, what's happening here? I hope nothing bad happened in my house. While I'm going through a whole reaction about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let me wrap this up before some shit goes down. But this was a very, very powerful episode. And then the Angel situation made me just break down, because Angel was abusive to Buffy. And because he was battling his inner demons. And what I also find very interesting is that a lot of people, when I put the more recent Buffy the Vampire Slayer reaction on the YouTube, because obviously Patreon family gets it before YouTube, but a lot of people on YouTube are pro Angel. I know I said in many of my reactions that I think that Angel should die, and because his story arc, but giving us a villain, he did that. He was bad. He was good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like, he had all of it. So by getting rid of that, I won't say getting rid of, by killing that character, you get that emotional thing. I actually think that they should have been brought him back in season 3, maybe in season 4. Give the viewers some time, a separate apart, where we miss that character. I'm sure people who are like love Angel, they wanted him back right away. But I think if he came back in season 4 in some type of capacity like this, then I think the fans would have been like, oh my God, and it would have been a bigger shocker and a bigger emotional draw. Although I have to say, when he does that thing where he looks at Buffy and he's like, Buffy, and you see the sadness in his eyes, ooh, that actor knows how to do that on point. And you could see Sarah Michelle or Buffy, they had chemistry. They definitely had chemistry, because you can feel the actors giving you that raw emotion, and by watching it, I literally broke down. I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Let me let you guys know something. If they start doing this whole kissing shit with that sounds, because those two, everybody else kisses on the show and they don't make those sounds that Buffy and Angel do. Oh, I cannot take that sound. Regardless, this was a 10 across the board. Happy that I'm back. Please, please, please feel free to comment down below on this particular reaction. And then if you don't see this reaction in a while, go back to this posting if it's on the Patreon, or if you see me dropped on YouTube and you see I didn't drop another Buffy reaction, please go back and comment on this video, because it will help me be like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot. So please, 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 I'm gonna try my hardest to remember to do it, but just in case. And plus, I love to hear your guys' opinions. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, I'm off this. Danger.